Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi bestie, my name is Winnie and I do faith-based content on lifestyle, wellness and personal development. And if that's the kind of content you'd like to see, kindly do the honor of subscribing to my YouTube channel. And let's get straight into today's video where I give you 6 tips on how to save on your grocery shopping in 2024. So hi guys, welcome back. The first tip that I'm going to give you on how to save on your grocery shopping in 2024 is having a shopping list or a shopping checklist. Some of you might ask, why should I have a checklist? Why should I have a shopping list? And this is why, because it's going to help you to not buy stuff you're not going to use. It is going to save you on money, of course, that is what we're talking about. And it is going to help you reduce waste. And this is how to come up with a shopping list or a checklist. Every weekend, what I do, I go into my pantry, I go into my kitchen, and I look for what I do not have in the house. And something else that helps me to come up with a shopping list is planning for your meals ahead. If it is a Saturday, I say this is the meals I want to have for next week. Do I have all the ingredients in the house? No. If I don't, that becomes something for me to buy or to add into my shopping list. And now we have a shopping list. What else do we need to have? The second point on how to save on your grocery shopping is to have a budget. Let's say, for example, this week I want to spend 50 pounds on my grocery shopping. That means I'm going to have a shopping list and then a budget. And if the things that I want to buy are surpassing my budget or they are going above my budget, then I have to play around with stuff. Because let's say, for example, I wanted to buy pasta. And we all know there are different types of pasta. There are different brands of pasta. And the brand that I always use is going to surpass my budget for that week. Then I have to go for another brand that is likely cheaper and that is going to help you stick to my budget but still end up cooking the pasta that I want to cook. Now that we have a shopping list and we have a shopping budget, the next thing that we need to do is sample out the stores that sell things the cheapest. And now some of you will be like, oh, why do I need to sample out on stores? Why do I need to know which store sells what? This is why. Because let's be honest, a banana is a banana. Bread is bread. Sugar is sugar. It doesn't matter where you buy it. It doesn't matter how expensive you bought it for. Sugar will always be sugar. A banana will always be a banana. And most of the times we end up paying a lot for our grocery shopping when we would have paid probably 50% less or even 30% less, because we feel like there is this specific store that we need to buy stuff from. But if you are looking to save money on your grocery shopping, you need to sample out which grocery stores can give me what I need at the cheapest price. And that ties to the next point where I'm going to say the other point to save money on your grocery shopping is to buy quality and not the brand. Most of us end up just buying the brand and not the quality, because some brands are too expensive. I use this brand in the kitchen. I use this brand in my kitchen. But is it the quality that you need? Because if you consider buying quality and not the brand, then you will save a lot of money. Because trust me, you can find a certain brand from a very cheap grocery store, and you can find the same brand in an expensive grocery store. But because this is the store I always buy at, it doesn't matter. You need to change that perspective if your goal is to save money on your grocery shopping. Now, we have a budget, we have a shopping list, we have sampled out on all the shops. The other thing you need to do is to take advantage of sales and offers. We all know that during holidays, like we have Easter, we have Christmas, we have Eid al-Fitr, we always have things on sale. Or there's also something like buy two, get one free, or 20% off, 30% off. You need to take advantage of that, because, for example, things like dry food, you can buy them in bulk. When it is during Easter, for example, or Black Friday, and we have so many things on sale, that is time for you to stock up on your dry food. Why? Because they do not go off probably for 2 years or some even 3 years. If you take, for example, rice, you can buy rice today and then in 2026 it's still going to be okay, because considering the rate of inflation, things are really going up. And if we do not take advantage of restocking our dry food, then we're going to end up spending a lot of money. So it doesn't make sense for me having to buy rice every weekend or having to buy pasta every weekend, when if I had an offer last weekend of 20% off, or buy 2 kgs get 1 kg off, I could have bought that. So take advantage of sales, take advantage of offers if your goal is to save on your grocery shopping in 2024. The other point I'm going to give you is a bit controversial, and correct me if I'm wrong. Freeze your own fruits. And this is why frozen fruits are really expensive. We all know that it's summer, for example, we like making smoothie bowls, we like making all those nice things that we make with frozen fruits. For example, if you take 150 grams of frozen pineapple, it is like £2 something. One pineapple is barely £1. If you take frozen berries, for example, 200 grams is like 6 pounds, and 200 grams of fresh berries is like £2. So if you buy the fresh fruits yourself and then you wash and freeze them, it is far way cheaper, and you end up saving almost 40% off on your fruits. So that is another point on how to save on your grocery shopping in 2024. The other point and the last one is buy things in bulk. And this is why I say it is a point that I mentioned when I was talking about taking advantage of offers. For example, for me, I buy things in bulk every month. I restock on things like oils. I restock things on rice and pasta. And if you have not watched my recent monthly grocery haul, kindly click the link in the description and watch that video. And this is what I was saying: you buy things in bulk, things that do not go off fast, like oils, like pasta, like sugar if you use sugar, like protein, like oats, like protein powders and stuff like this. Things that if you buy now, you'll have to restock it next year or stuff like that. And I'm not saying you buy a whole year worth of stuff. All I'm saying is you do not need to buy stuff now or every week. You do not need to buy rice every week. You do not need to buy tomato paste every week, for example. And these are the things that you take advantage of, because you'll always find offers. You find like buy 2 get 1 free, or you find that if you buy 10 kgs or 5 kgs of rice, for example, it's far way cheaper than you buy 1 kg of rice now, and then next week you have to buy another one. So if your goal is to save on your grocery shopping, these are the tips that you need to consider. And also, I'd love to hear what other tips you use to save on your grocery shopping, because I understand that we are all looking to save ourselves some bucks, if not, a lot of money. And it doesn't matter how much you're going to save, it is worth it. And I'm giving you these tips because they are what I have used to help me save almost for up to 40% on my grocery shopping. And these are tips I did not know until I started living alone, and I came to understand how expensive things are, and I had to take actions on how I spend my money, on how I buy my groceries, and how I plan on them. And I would really love to hear what other tips that you have. What other tips do you use in your home to save on grocery shopping? Kindly leave them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to read them.